So this is the third video continuing. I fell down in my room trying to get outside to tea, but I couldn't get up. Nobody could help me, and I didn't know that he was actually out there. So I just heard him talking, telling me to come outside. But I heard your voice saying that you weren't going to come back because you heard me screaming. And then by the time I got to the front door, y'all's truck was driving away. And I ran outside to the driveway. And then all of a sudden, y'all were like right there, right before you get to that little brown car in the front yard. You weren't even that far away. And I was 10 seconds away from your truck. If I hadn't fallen in my room, I would have been at your truck in time. But right as y'all's truck got to the brown car in the driveway, I heard a voice right behind me saying, he said, "Casey, I warned you." And then I felt this immediate pain in my spine where my tattoo is between my shoulder blades. I mean, I can't even breathe right now. I can't see my screen, so it looks really ugly, but see how swollen everything is. He said he hit me 35 times, Ed, that old man, Ed. And he's got some woman named Cindy, that woman that took our son in Shepherd. That woman has been staying inside my house. And she keeps telling me that if I ever want to see my son again, that I'll mind her. And she keeps pretending to be my mom. Or pretending like she's like, "I'm your mother, Casey." But she's not. Anyways, she's terrorizing me. She keeps playing Nathan's voice from when she had him captive in Shepherd. And I'm still not sure if he's safe. Except for I got some text messages from him last night, and that made me feel better. But back to what's happening now. I woke up like this all this pain. See my elbow. This was before I fell down last night. I woke up like this. But this is before I fell down, all these bruises and things. I just fell down and almost hit my head, but I fell on my knees in my room and I couldn't get outside in time. But right as y'all were driving away at the brown car is in the front yard, someone walked up behind me. I said, "Casey, I warned you." And he hit me with something in my spine and I fell to the ground crying. I didn't know who it was. And now I'm guessing it was Ed, like with that hammer. But I didn't see him. And y'all drove away. I was 10 seconds away. I didn't even know that y'all were actually out there. I had my music on and I could hear T's voice telling me to come outside, but I fell down in my room. And like the way I am now, I can't hardly walk because my ankles are so beaten with the hammer. So I can't hardly walk. And if I hadn't fallen down, like I said, these bruises are from the night before. If I hadn't fallen down, though, last night, I would have been able to be at your truck to see y'all. But right as y'all were passing, right there at the brown car, Edward walked up behind me and said, "Casey, I warned you." And he hit my back, my spine. And I felt this like rushing sensation through my chest. See, I can't see the screen, but you can probably see me. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube and send you a link since I can't send this long of a video. It's hard for me to talk because Edward just messaged you from my fake corpse account, and he said to you that I didn't want anything to do with you, but I do, Mikey. I was 10 seconds away from seeing you, and I do want to be with you, Mikey. I'm held captive. I mean, this is me. This is just last night, the night before last. They beat me with a hammer, even on my eye sockets. It doesn't look like I'm faking it, does it? No, sir. See, this isn't from when I fell down. I woke up like this. That's a hammer. See the other hammer mark? Ed beat me. He broke my elbow with a hammer. It's in my wrist. But anyways, he hit me all over. He said he hit me 35 times with a hammer. So when you ran up behind me last night and y'all were just passing the brown car, he hit me, I guess, with a hammer in my spine where my tattoo is. And I can't breathe. And I can't message you. And if I hadn't have slept in my room, then I would have been able to see you. But he hit me right as you were driving away. I hope that you want me out of the situation, because Ed is messaging you and he's trying to make you think that I don't want you, but I'm captive. I'm a hostage. And I know you've been trying to get me to safety away from that old man, but he keeps sending you messages that aren't true. And I heard your voice saying, "Okay, Casey, I won't bother you anymore. I won't go over there." But I didn't say that. I didn't say that I didn't want you. I just haven't messaged anybody because I don't know what to do. If I call anybody, I'm gonna get hurt worse. It beat me with a hammer, and I was 10 seconds away from seeing you in my driveway, and he hit me in my back with the claw side of the hammer, so it feels like spikes. It didn't puncture, but I can't breathe. And I just wanted to tell you that I love you. I'm not normally like this. I'm not normally like this. But all these bruises and these hammer marks are from the night before when I fell asleep. I just want you to know that I love you. And that Cindy woman that had Nathan hostage in Shepherd, she's now staying in Ryan's room in this house with Ed. And she keeps telling me if I ever want to see Nathan again, that I'll mind her. And she keeps trying to say all these bad things. She told me that Nathan was on the interstate right now, walking down the street, and he already got hit by a car. It's not true. But they're harassing me, and I don't know who to tell. I don't have enough space on my phone. I look so ugly, but it's because everything is swollen. I can't hardly move my mouth. But anyways, I love you very much. I will always love you. I'm checking the time. Please watch this video. I missed you by 10 seconds last night. I really didn't know you were out there. And I slipped in my room and I couldn't get up. I didn't get to you in time, and Ed hit me with the claw part of a hammer on my spine, and I can't breathe. But I don't know who to call. Please come back. But when you come back, please try not to like park on that side. Sorry, I'm embarrassed. I know the old man's not gonna hurt you, because you know you're a lot stronger than him. But he said he warned me not to leave, and I didn't even know that you were actually out there because I couldn't see your vehicle on that side of his van at the end of the driveway. So if you come back, please pull further into the driveway so I don't have to run out to the street in the dark. And I couldn't see I was sitting there until y'all drove away. And it's not your fault. But if I hadn't have slipped, but I slipped because of all this hammer marks from the night before. I can't walk right now. But if I hadn't have slipped, I would have been able to see you in time. But next time, hopefully today is not dark, that you can come back. Just try to pull into the driveway further on this side of that van out there so that I can see you from my window, because I really wasn't sure if there was anybody there. But right as you were driving away, it hit me again with him. He said he warned me not to leave. I know I look sad, but I just want you to know I love you. And I'm a hostage in my own home. I love you very much. Ed said he sent you a message saying not to come over. He said he sent you a message on my pay corpse saying that I didn't want anything to do with you, but I do. And I heard your voice saying that you wouldn't come over again. But please don't listen to him. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna survive another hammer beating in my sleep from Ed. And that Cindy woman is terrorizing me. She keeps a pair of garden shears, the kind with a plastic guard on it, and she keeps jabbing at me. And she stays all night long. She's taunting me. She keeps saying that you're having sex with all these women, and I know you're not. I don't know who to call to make them stop because the police don't understand my accent. They don't know what I'm saying by the time they get here because of my catatonic fear. I just want you to know that I don't blame you. I'm so embarrassed by this book. I can't report him to the police because if they don't arrest him and retaliation, I don't feel like I'm gonna survive another night. This is probably one of the worst of the beatings of the hammer. Probably the worst. Let me see my feet. You saw my feet? Are they full of bruising me? I don't want you to think that I'm doing anything. I promise I need you in my life still. I'm gonna lose my life. I'm not gonna survive. I love you very much. And please disregard any kind of bad messages, even if it's my voice screaming, please. It's probably me screaming at Ed, and he records it and sends it to you. But this probably is gonna, tell a lot of people about who I am in a really, really sorrowful way. I've gotta go to sleep because I can't stop convulsing, and they're gonna make me clean their kitchen, our kitchen, but for money, for like legal marijuana at the store right down the street. And I've already cleaned it 3 times, and every time I clean it, I get smoke, and By the next morning, my smoke is gone, and Ed brings all the trash bags back into the house and trashes. So basically, I'm cleaning the kitchen constantly, and then by the time I get my smoke the next day, he puts all the trash back and he takes my smoke, and the next day I have to clean again to get more smoke. I mean, THC, marijuana. See, you probably don't recognize me right now. I haven't seen you in a really long time. But please don't believe that I still need you. And try and make night. Please. I'm so embarrassed. This pain, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take for my mental stability. I can't call the police because I'm foreign. I'm not American. I can't call police. But Luther Edward McMahon Jr. did this. Not Mike Myers. Mike Myers is my husband. I need you. I wish I could tell this. All I can think is I'm gonna lose my life. I'm gonna lose my life. He hit me. Ed hit me with the claw of a hammer. And it busted the skin. And he hit me really hard in my spine. But he said he hit me 35 times. He said he counted. And I counted probably about 42 of those hammer